Ahoy all, it is Taste Good Day. I hope all are well, hope all are safe. Good afternoon, good evening. I would like to say this in one breath. But I don't know if you've noticed the plot twists. There's usually a plot twist, um, perhaps or conveniently before or after current events. There's a lady that I was watching on YouTube. I literally seen her yesterday. I don't know her from a can of paint, but she had a video where she's like, okay, well, I'm looking through these events, and I've noticed a pattern of like major events happening just before or after like Jewish holidays or Jewish events or something about the Jewish something. And she was like, even I think I want to say even one of the Great Depressions even happened around like, okay, just before this something will happen. Well, I only say that to say this because there's always a plot twist that we don't notice, or perhaps we do notice, we just haven't put two and two together. But notice how there's always seems to be a tragedy, especially now. Right now, okay, you'll go from back in the days, like, okay, maybe every year or every other month, maybe you'll hear about something crazy. Now it's literally like every 30 minutes, and that's if that. So it's like now it's happening more currently and conveniently. But basically, in one breath, when you have like these tragedies and stuff, it happens right now. It depends on where you are. Yeah, it's like it depends on location. Okay, because even with 9/11, you have the 9/11 from back in literally 20 years ago, but right after that, nothing really has changed. But the price now, it's more to fly. Now, have you noticed? Now there's a 9/11 fee. So how is it that the airport they feel the gumption? Now, mind you, this happened in New York. So in New York, 5 planes conveniently got blown up, and 2 of which were American Airlines. So American Airlines had at least 2 planes that were infiltrated, which is very interesting. I don't care if you didn't have any security at all back in 2002. It's just the fact that some things are just a little too convenient. And then by Arabs, I'm sure the Arabs looked very suspicious. So it's like, yeah, you're able to suspiciously get 2 of your planes hijacked conveniently, at least 2 of them. But anyway, I only say that because literally after that, now we have to pay a 9/11 fee. I don't know if you notice now, if you go to look at your plane tickets, you go to buy one, it's 15 more fees on there, and one of which, or one out of those 15 are the 9/11 fee. And then you have, even with COVID, oh, everything's so bad due to COVID, I lose my job and I lose my arm, leg, and life due to COVID. But yet now there's a COVID fee. I don't know if you noticed that too. Literally a COVID fee, and mind you, I'm supposed to be going broke due to the upcoming and current recession that's here. And mind you, gas $20 a gallon, and apples should be $10 a piece soon. Do you think I would be able to afford a fee? Oh, but yes, and whether you can afford it or not, you're gonna be getting hit with fees anyways. Because remember how I mentioned with the that Amazon fees? I noticed Amazon was stealing. It ain't just Amazon; banks are doing it, and now a lot more places are gonna start doing it. It's hidden fees. Hidden maybe behind bottle fee. The stores even do it. You call yourself getting yourself a bottled soda or a bottled beer or even a canned beer, you're gonna be getting charged a quote unquote bottle fee, and that's like 25 cents. So, and then sometimes they'll say like, okay, well, you can just bring the bottle back to get your 25-cent back. But what if you ain't get nothing back? They just said that's a quote unquote fee for the bottle, just for you even having something with a twist top. And mind you, I noticed this on the can. I got 1 can, and I was charged a quote-unquote bottle fee. So are you going to accept that can back? I doubt it, but yeah, just notice how you have all these current events and everything's going crazy, but only thing that changes is you end up paying damn more, Yeah, so, yeah, I find that very interesting. And also, too, what to keep in mind, do you think Prince Charles is that shortage? Do you think Queen Elizabeth was that shortage? Do you think these banks, or you think J.P. Morgan, and you think he's suffering a food shortage? That's what I'm saying. Like, these current events are just too damn convenient. And then, yeah, we know it's a setup, because if it's supposed to be a food shortage, why do we have time to burn down factories and farms and strangle the chickens? But I mean, it's clear that that's set up. But again, these same people whose pockets are getting fat, do you really think they're suffering a shortage, or are they suffering an overload of your money? Yeah, I was just saying, just keep track of these convenient current events, because it seems like they'll throw something major at you, and then something else will come. Just even with that funeral from yesterday, that's something major getting thrown at you, and now you have to wheel in a much bigger beast. And I'm just like, yeah, but be careful. Yeah, keep that in mind. Be careful, and just don't ignore any signs. Because again, if they feel like anyone has time to sing, dance, celebrate, or to mourn at a time such as this, then that's clearly a setup. Because notice how they'll have distractions and drama and mess for you. Oh, that's there as a convenience, but there's no tips, there's no help, there's no assistance. You know, I'm just like, wow. And somebody got it. If the whole world was broke, one of those billionaires at least got it. You don't think they can offer $10 of your money? I mean, they could, but they ain't giving you nothing. But you know what I'm saying? It's not as bad as the news is telling you. The news tell you to panic, and everyone panics. Yeah, but anyway, keep that in mind and just be safe.